All right. Bye.
So you
Yeah,
started all three games so far, right?
that's correct. On Goko, that's actually expected. That's almost guaranteed. In case you didn't know. Now
No,
you
I,
know.
I knew that.
Yeah, totally. Okay, bye. This board attacks. We've got Soothsayer, Witch, Minion, Saboteur, and Ambassador. So good. So good right here, Ambassador. So Ambassador, right? It actively counters the junking of Witch and Soothsayer. Ambassador makes Saboteur playable, and then Minion is it's a good card. Trashing is just Ambassador, whatever, that's fine. You can get your stuff done. Draw, there's Stables, Wharf, Hunting Grounds, Nobles, Witch, and Minion, and Smithy. Holy crap, there's so much draw, and the only village here is Nobles, and then you got plus buy with Wharf. So, like, Ambassador War is a big deal, and then you want to get some Nobles. But you want to focus on draw, and early on that's going to be Stables, so you can continue drawing. Then you're going to be using Nobles as a $6 Necropolis. It's worth 2 victory points in an Ambassador deck because you're amazing, right? That's what amazing people do. And then at some point you might decide you want minions instead of that other stuff for draw. Wharf, I think is a good card. And then you're going to want treasures and stables and maybe like get 2 wharfs and play each turn with a single nobles. So Ambassador, where you can't get snowballed. The thing is with stables though, like that helps you with the draw, but I feel like opening anything other than double Ambassador can be reckless because if if I lose pace, my opponent can draw quicker and then maybe play saboteurs on me. Like any board with saboteur on it that has ambassador is a board where I don't want to lose the ambassador war and I'm willing to open double ambassador to have that happen. So yeah, you make your own shuffle luck.
Were you trying to disguise a hand like this?
I have no comment. I probably would have whined a lot and gotten the stables there. Wharf could be good though. Have some copper.
If I was running a stream, I probably would have whined to it a lot too.
Well, I mean that's why people watch and that's why I play. So we all have to do what we're best at.
Right.
Anyway, muting and thinking, do I get a silver here? It could be a little reckless. I mean, I did get the jump on the ambassadorness, but my ambassadors collided, which I don't like. I really want to hit 5 so I can get a stables. And then I want to hit 6 so I can get nobles. My economy's not that great, but I was thinking about opening ambassador silver anyway. I should just get a silver. It doesn't feel good, but I have to do it. Ooh. Turn 4, draw that ambassador. Oh, that's actually much more likely than I thought it was.
Yeah, with a 7 card hand, that's
It's 3
probably gonna
and
happen.
8, I think. Well, you drew
Yeah,
3 cards from your new deck. Yeah, 3 and 8. Yeah, that's much more likely than 1 and 12 that I thought it was.
yeah. See, Wharf is awesome.
Yeah, I guess that's why you get Wharf over Stables there, huh?
No. And it has a plus buy.
Oh yeah, plus buy is so good. You can get 2 curses so that when you pass curses to your opponent, you get extra value. Now, I mean, I know that I was just winning this game because I had this great points lead, but I feel like I don't wanna beat you on that unfair advantage with the points lead. So I'm gonna give you back some points. Conventional wisdom says to just return the coppers, right? Here's the thing. I'm almost guaranteed to hit $5 next hand. I should just return the stinking coppers. It's not worth it to not do that. I was trying to get frisky, but it's not smart.
I insist you have the points lead.
No. It's not that I don't like you, and it's not that I don't like points. It's just that I don't like points or you. I'm just kidding. I like both of those things.
Well, I like you enough to give you all of my coppers.
That's so kind of you, although there's still one that you have in play. So there's that. Let's think about doing something very stupid here. Do I keep 2 coppers and get a nobles? Do I keep 1 copper and get a stables? Or do I keep no coppers, sit and spin? Well, that last one's not going to happen. Mansies. This is annoying. Come on, deck. We can do this together. I know we can. I know we can do this together. Okay. Let's give you all of the coppers. So many coppers, and think very carefully. What do I get now? I'm playing 2 ambassadors per turn on him. What I really want to do is have the rest of the stables pile in my deck before thinking about anything else. Right? Junking him twice per turn, returning anything he gives back to me. I can slow down his progress. Because I mean, he's got how are our decks different? I mean, basically, he has an extra silver. He has a wharf instead of a stables, which that's good for me at this point, right? I mean, I can't play this game like I'm behind, because I think as of right now, maybe I'm not behind. I mean, he's still picking up good cards, but maybe he's snowballed. How thick is his deck? When did he shuffle? He's got at the top of his shuffle last turn, he has Ambassador, and then 2 other cards that he didn't do anything with last turn. So he's got 10, 15 cards in his deck, and only 3 of them draw. Yeah. Yeah, I think the goal has to be to snowball him. So that's the plan. I'm buying stables this turn. Now, I have 6 things, and I actually think I want to have the 4 treasures in my deck just to make sure my stables don't whiff. I mean, it's pretty unlikely now, but it just becomes infinitesimally unlikely. especially because I'm adding the 4th stables. So let's return 1. Yeah, that's what we're doing. This is not, I don't, stop playing action cards. That's bad for me when you do that. Okay.
But I like playing action cards. They're fun.
You do have a point. Action cards are generally better than all other cards.
Well,
I do know.
there's an argument to be made for, say, platinum.
No. All action cards are pretty much better than platinum. Okay. Thinking. Snowballing is working. I'm very tempted to buy another stables and count on him to ambassador me more economy. I think I want maybe 1 more nobles. I really like to get a wharf and play every turn, but that's 2 turns of buying stop cards for my deck, and I don't know if I can afford to let off the pace. More stables is just so good. I feel like I want maybe 1 more stables before I do that, but then I'm running a lot of stables and not so many treasures. My deck gets a little clunkier, but I still think it's more reliable than if I put, say, a wharf in it right now, which I would probably get wharf first so that maybe I can double buy some stuff. Maybe like pick up extra coppers. Why am I talking about buying coppers when I want to snowball him under? I'm getting another stables. I gotta stick to this plan until he gives me more economy and or shows signs of terrible choking of his deck. I think I should be fine with only 2 nobles in my deck, right? Play a wharf a turn, play 2 ambassadors per turn, maybe someday play 2 saboteurs. I mean, I guess I'd like to get 3 nobles in my deck, but I mean, snowballing him under, I just win. I think wharf here is probably good. You got enough cards in your deck? Or should I give you more?
I'm assuming the purpose of that wharf was to buy curses.
Buy lots of stuff. You know, you can buy all sorts of good cards. Yeah. Okay. Let's be very careful here. I need to decide if I'm okay only having 2 nobles in my deck. I mean, if that happens, I'm still gonna be okay. But the dreams of getting all these wharves into play. It doesn't matter if I buy one now, right? I can get stables silver, then I can get nobles next turn. I can't double nobles this turn. The question is, do I play the wharf just to get it in play, or do I junk him? And I think the answer to that question is I want to get the wharf in play. And for 8, I can get wharf silver. I kind of like that. Stables silver. Then next turn I can get maybe nobles silver. Why am I talking about getting silver? Because it's good for my deck, right? Maybe he misses nobles this turn and I get them both. Let's get stables silver. I like that play more. No, because if I get a wharf now, I can play it next turn. Not sure if this is right. You are playing quite a lot of actions this turn.
I am playing quite a lot of actions this turn.
Cards. The fact that he's able to put together turns like this still means I have not yet junked him enough. Now, I think it means I still have the upper hand, but it means that I need to start prioritizing playing 2 ambassadors every turn. I would like to get this nobles, but if it comes at the expense, I mean, I can get like nobles stables, right? This turn. I don't know that getting the second wharf in play every turn is such a priority. Of course, nobles wharf is just fine though, right? And I can get wharf stables on a following turn. Yeah, I should be okay. If he doesn't get the nobles here, I mean, nobles is not good for his deck, but he limits me, so I don't know what the right play is. Let's play these $6 necropolises. So good, right?
That's what I wanted them for.
$6 necropolis OP. Now, what did I say I was going to get? Noble's Wharf? Yeah. I think that's what I said I was going to get. I decided there was something that was better than all of the other things. Yeah, I think it was Noble's Wharf. So he's got this big stinking lead, right? But I should still be okay, yeah. Piles. If I get Wharf Gold, I'd want to pick up an extra copper so I can double province. He can't empty piles this turn, and then if he does make a move like that, I can just get full green. He can't put turns together that should be able to make me pay for that, right? Yeah. Let's get Wharf Gold Copper. Should be drawing enough. And then I got flexibility, right? I'm not comfortable picking up this extra stables. At least not yet. And like I said before, I think since he did that, I have to go for double province this turn. Yeah. Right. Now you have no more decisions to make that aren't ugly because you don't have the lead.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if you had gotten 16 into your deck last turn. Ugh.
It's very likely that this game will come to the point where the chat starts heckling me about ambassadoring you provinces for a forced win. I have never actually done that in a game, and I'm probably not going to do it this game, so don't get your hopes up, chat.
I'm pretty sure you can't do it this turn.
Well, not this turn, but we'll probably get there shortly. You didn't ambassador me anything, right? 3, 11, 16. Yeah, we're done returning this. We're going to keep all these lovely, lovely dollars. And now we're going to... Actually, we should have a good think about this. So, next turn, I don't think I'm going to draw my deck if I get 2 provinces and don't return 2 coppers. I should be able to draw my deck minus treasure, but I won't be able to stables redraw all the treasure. So I should be able to still get 2 wharves into play. Um, I'm thinking about doing like a Return Copper's Province Wharf play. Because he can't get the last two wharves and end the game. Yeah. I think that's a little safer. Gives me a lead, gives me control. And I don't stop overdrawing my deck. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know how much that matters.
It would have mattered if you had more dollars than that.
Well, yeah, double province now would have been insanely lucky.
Province Double Wharf would have been game winning, but
Well,
can't do that.
yes,
and,
that would have been even luckier.
And it would have been a distinct misplay on my part last turn to allow that to happen, but I concluded your deck couldn't do that.
It could do it if I drew like every nobles.
Well, then maybe I shouldn't have allowed that. I don't know.
The chance of that is minuscule. Does it even matter what I do here?
Actually, I think it does matter because if he's single provinces and then loads up on points, he I don't have any like super sexy moves to make next turn. I have to like get province duchy, and I'm actually in sort of trouble. Which means I didn't think this through well enough, right? Did I do a bad thing? I think I play Ambassador, give him Ambassador, and play 3 Warps this turn, and then start getting some coppers or something. Province Gold, maybe. I think that's the play.
Oh, right, you don't have 16 anymore.
Mm-hmm. I think Adam did a stupid thing. I probably could have had my win rate at exactly 100%, and now it's like slightly less than that. If I was going to get the wharf, I didn't need to return the coppers. Oh. Your pause probably means you don't have a forced win.
I am $1 short of a forced loss.
Ooh. That's a shame. I've heard those are really good.
You have 3 wharves in play. I think that if I don't win this turn, you will.
I almost guaranteed to double province.
Yes. So I thought it would be funny if I ambassadored you a province and then bought one myself.
Yeah, there you go. You know what I always say.
But you make your own shuffle luck?
One does make one's own shuffle luck.
Yeah. I
I
suppose there is a chance you could draw nothing but stables and no treasures. But with 11 cards, that's actually impossible. Well, almost impossible.
True. I think it was your out, so you had to play to it.
Yeah, I needed your 11 cards to be like 7 stables and all your provinces.
Uh, let's just not make this any more difficult than it has to be. I was
Yeah.
realizing like maybe there were cases where you could ambassador me wharves to empty the pile and then get. I didn't even think about those, and I probably should have. I
Yeah,
probably
I was
played the
trying to
end game
think about
sloppy.
pile endings before you really got ahead.